If you are self-employed, you may be required to pay estimated quarterly income taxes. This is a really important thing to understand because many who are newly self-employed don't know that they owe this tax bill and will end up later on down the line having to pay expensive fees and penalties and interest on a tax bill that they didn't realize was due. Hi, I'm Ginny Silver. I'm the founder of the California Entrepreneur Collective and contributing author to Entrepreneur Media. Today, I want to talk to you about estimated quarterly income taxes, who needs to pay them, and exactly how to pay them. If you had a bill and had to pay income taxes on self-employed income, then if you estimate that next year you are going to owe at least $1,000 or more in self-employed income taxes, then the IRS requires you to pay estimated quarterly income taxes. This is not optional, and you will receive interest and fees if you do not pay them. Estimated quarterly income taxes are due quarterly 4 times per year, with the first installment being due on tax day, April 15th. Self-employed individuals are subject to paying not only federal and state income taxes, but also something called self-employment tax. Self-employment tax is 15.3%. The best way to estimate this is to take your total income and set aside 30% of that income. Self-employed individuals are going to be taxed on their net income, meaning their total income minus their expenses and deductions. However, you want to ensure that you overpay into your estimated quarterly income taxes and hopefully get some back later on down the line instead of owing additional money. Now, if you underpay estimated quarterly income taxes and you owe more money, you will be charged interest for the amount that you owe in the form of a penalty. The goal here is to overestimate. Therefore, most certified tax professionals will recommend that you set aside 30% of your income and pay that amount in your estimated quarterly income taxes. Now, there's 2 ways that you can pay your estimated quarterly income taxes. Number 1 is the old-fashioned way. You can use voucher 1040-ES, which is available on the IRS's website. I'm going to link it down below as well. Mail this voucher into the IRS along with your payment, and it will be taken care of. Additionally, and my preferred method is to pay this amount online. IRS.gov provides an online payment portal where you can pay your estimated quarterly income tax. I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to do that quickly and easily right now.
Visit irs.gov and click Pay from the top menu bar. Under the Make a Payment section, we are going to choose whether you would like to direct pay with your bank account or make a payment with a debit or credit card. Next, you are going to select that you will be paying your individual taxes. Unless you are a corporation paying your estimated quarterlies, you will select Pay Individual Taxes, since you are paying as a disregarded entity. Next, select Make a Payment. Here we are going to select the reason for the payment, and we are going to scroll down and select Estimated Tax. This is going to then apply your payment to your 1040-ES. Select the year that you want this to be applied to. Next, you're going to verify your identity using information from a prior tax return. If you need to look up a prior tax return, you can create an account at irs.gov and look up a transcript of your old tax returns if you don't have this information on hand. You're going to be asked for the tax year of the information you're providing, your filing status, your last name, your social security number, and other personal information. Click Accept and Continue. Next, you're going to be entering in your payment information. You will either enter in your bank account information, including account number and routing information, or your debit or credit card information. Now, some of you may already have an account with the IRS, and in that case, you can log in first and pay through your account dashboard. For those of you that want to keep better track of your payments and your status and all things IRS tax returns, you will want to create an IRS account. In order to do so, you are going to click here. IRS is going to ask you to sign in with ID.me in order to create a verifiable identity. If you don't already have an ID.me account, then you can go ahead and create one here and they will verify your identity. Next, we're going to select payments and then we will choose our payment option. You can choose to pay by bank account or pay by card. Here we are going to once again select that we are paying for our estimated tax. We're going to select the tax year we want it applied to. We're going to enter in the payment amount and select the payment date. Once you have entered that information, you'll see a payment summary entered here at the bottom. Lastly, you will enter in your payment information and submit.